I don't need friends with benefits, turn to billion-dollar masters. Young black nigga with the mind of a master. Kick him to the curve, fake niggas plus imposters. Let me breathe, they fake. These crooked can't play straight. I'm a diamond in the dirt, dig myself up with confidence. Ain't confidence, I come find in my God the answer. Music like a pimple, you gotta rock for your pop. This bitch said she ain't no basic bitch. So tell me why we argue about basic shit. No racist shit, she's whiter than a KK clip. I got homies living, breathing on the streets, ain't no Wu-Tang Clan. Sometimes I wonder if Martin Luther really had a dream. Was it just lip service for the cream de la cream? I don't need friends with benefits, turn to billion-dollar masters. Young black nigga with the mind of a master. Kick him to the curb, fake niggas plus imposters. Let me breathe, they fake. These crooks can't play straight. I'm a diamond in the dirt, dig myself up with confidence. Ain't confidence, I come find in my God the answer, bitch. Get your paws off my dick. I'm out here with my demons seeming. Hennessy's got me feline fiending. Bad bitches got me white line sniffing. Ooh, that coke was stinging. Heavy drinking and days of binging. Ignoring calls, my phone was ringing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emma present 3-minute rounds in the male lightweight final. Sponsored by Rygar. Introducing first in the red corner, representing Ireland, Solomon Simon. And his opponent in the blue corner, representing England, Thomas Owens. Your referee in charge of the action, Lee Follen.
Oh, Brad, I'm looking forward to this one. Simon Solomon fighting out of the... Solomon Simon, I'll get it right. Sorry, Solomon, please don't kill me. He's fighting out of the red corner representing Ireland as he takes on England's Tom Owens. Owens in one of the most competitive fights of the tournament so far, that split decision win yesterday. And all I have from my notes for Solomon Simon's first performance was, wow.
Yeah, we were talking about this on the way to the cage, Steve. The guy's expression didn't change throughout 3 rounds of action. He got caught with one big shot, if I recall, towards the end. But other than that, a pretty flawless performance.
He's a guy, incredibly athletic build, very strong looking athlete.
And we're starting to sound like stock records, Steve.
I know.
Every fight that comes out, we're saying, yeah, we've been looking forward to this one.
Owen given a little bit of size up as well, I think, in this one. So he's not going to want to work from the bottom very often. He's going to want to try and find a way up.
Well, he's doing good work here. Trying to initiate the scramble. Simon saying very, very heavy on top, though.
Beautiful.
Yes,
Tom works to get on top. Tries to step over. A lovely scramble, though, from the Irishman.
Oh, we're right in his own corner there. And well,
that strength.
My goodness, what a corner.
Yeah.
Jim Wallhead, Dan Hardy, 2 of the best this country's ever produced in the martial arts.
Hardy's brain is wired for MMA, isn't it? I mean, but it not affecting at all Solomon Simon.
Yeah, you know, based on his demeanor in the cage, I'm not sure much does affect Solomon Simon.
He's a fairly chill individual, I think, but
we did see him crack a smile earlier, though, when he walked into the cage.
Brilliant, yeah, he's having a good time.
All business from bell to bell. I think they're having a little chat with each other now in the cage as well. Great to see these guys enjoying what they do here at the Four Nations.
Bit of a deep drift there from Tom Owens. And again, tries to roll. And there's some hammer fists from the bottom. I mean, that brilliant.
Yeah,
but
he's certainly not accepting these positions. He's constantly working to improve or fight out, and he's landing strikes when he can. Solomon Simon staying very heavy on top, though.
Yeah, it's inexorable. He just stays there. And he's good control as well. He rushes nothing. Takes it, and then now he's going to walk back to the corner like he
Yeah, solid first round there.
Yeah, competitive, I think. Red corner, a little more damage, a little more control. Great scrambling work from Thomas Owens.
Yeah, well, those scrambles are certainly going to give Simon something to think about. You know, he can't get complacent at any point. He can't just, you know, use his size and weight and rest. He's going to be very aware of which direction Thomas Owens is going to move him. You know, one bad scramble is all it takes, and all of a sudden you've got someone on your back with snaking that hand around your throat, and it's bad times.
Yeah, we just got a shot there of Solomon Simon sitting on the stool, taking in the advice. If he was much more relaxed, he might be dead. Literally, that composure is frightening.
It's a great trait to have. You know, we've seen many very you know, skilled fighters, very dangerous fighters, and you know, they lose that composure. They get drawn into the kind of fight they shouldn't be in. They make the mistakes, and it costs them. And you know, being able to keep your composure in a fist fight it's an incredible trait to have.
Owen needs to circle a little bit. Doesn't want to get pinned up against the cage, and with it being that 18-foot cage, wants to always be aware of his positioning. Level change, tries to get in on the takedown. Good, strong sprawl out from Solomon Simon as Owen looks to try and grapevine the leg, try to drag him down, and got a real battle of will there. Solomon on top.
Yeah, Simon just seeming that little bit more powerful in those clinches, and you know, they seem quite evenly matched in terms of technique and in terms of skill, and it was just the power was the tipping point there for Solomon Simon.
Owen's usually competing at featherweight, but making, I think, the smart choice for a tournament setting to fight that weight class up so he didn't have to cut.
Yeah, and as you said, Steve, he was involved in a very competitive fight yesterday, and you know, the last thing we want these guys doing is cutting weight, having a fight like that, and then having to cut weight again. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. It's not what we're about here. It's not the message we're trying to get across.
Solomon Simon, like a blanket at the moment, just smothering.
You know, and Thomas Owens as well, he's going to take a lot away from this in terms of the fact that next time he's in the cage with a featherweight, that guy's not going to feel as strong as Solomon Simon.
Absolutely.
Oh, going for a knee bar there. You saw him try that in the first round. Landed a couple of hammer fists.
Looking to try and
staying
turn
heavy
in.
on top though.
And again, Solomon Simon just steadily working. Looking to get that top position now. Some hammer fists in, north-south. Oh, wonderful. I mean, and he's going to try and ragdoll his man down, but again.
Yeah, he did a great job to wrestle up there against the cage, but Solomon Simon proving to be just a little bit too much for Thomas Owens here in the strength department. Looking to land some shots now up against the side of the cage. Thomas Owens fighting this every step of the way, though. He is making Solomon Simon work.
Absolutely. Nice knee to the body there. Wow. Wow. And you think
another heavy grappling focused round there between these two guys.
And you think it's going to be, you know, third verse, same as the first and second. And he looks like he could do this for days, does the Scotsman. He looks like this is the sort of fight he could do for 3, 5, 10, 15 rounds.
Team Ireland's Sinead Newland at the cage side here, supporting a teammate.
Yeah, put in a wonderful.
Had a steady stream of people going past, congratulating on that performance.
It was a wonderful performance.
incredible way to open the final day of the Four Nations.
Yeah, if you want to fight to set the tone of this is what the Four Nations is going to be about, that's exactly the type of fight we wanted. And we got our third and final round here. Solomon Simon fighting out of the red corner, representing Ireland, taking on England's Tom Owen in the blue. And you'd suggest that Owens needs to do everything he can to keep this in the middle of the cage and at distance?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to keep this one stood up. He's got to land big head kicks like that. This is where he doesn't want to be in the clinch.
And just so, I've said it a million, he's so strong as Solomon Simon. We've seen Owens in this position a number of times in this fight, and he's always managed to find a way to wrestle his way back up to his feet. We'll see if that's indeed the case this time. Is he looking to try and come out the back door, slip over the back?
Yeah, he's using the cage to
and
walk.
Does, but rolls with it and straight into the clinch again.
And it's so mentally disheartening to put all that effort in, finally get back to your feet, and then boom, you're right back in the same position where you started.
Yeah, and I suppose for the Scotsman, it's, oh, well, you got up, I'll just put you down again. You got up, I'll put you down again. I mean, can he win a fight? Can he win this round just in this position?
I mean, he can. He's going to have to do a lot of damage.
But, I mean, what he's doing right now, with Owens firing the shots from the bottom and Solomon on top, are the judges still looking at Solomon because he's on top?
I mean, they shouldn't be. We talk about effective grappling. You have to be doing something to advance the fight towards the finish. Are you constantly improving your position? Are you putting yourself in a spot where you can do damage like that?
Yeah.
Now what he's doing is effective grappling because he's using it to cause damage or attempt the submissions. If he does 0 on top and the bottom fighter lands 6, 7, 8, 9 punches, well, then the bottom fighter's done the most impact, done the most damage. Well, I don't think that's what we're seeing here.
No.
He's doing just enough.
Oh, certainly. No way. Certainly now inside control. And it was just when he was happy kind of sitting the guard. It was Owens throwing the shots. They weren't going to end the fight. But there wasn't progression for a moment. I say that, and he's, again, progressed to side control, throwing a heavy knee to the body. And wearing, again, heavy on the Englishman.
It always makes me think back to a classic UK MMA fight of days past between Matt Inman and Ali Arish. And under the new scoring criteria, Inman would have taken a unanimous decision there because he just smashed the guy with elbows from the bottom. But under the old criteria, Arish was getting the takedown, staying on top, and he won the fight. It was very controversial at the time, a split decision, but today it'd be clear cut.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of land prey, isn't it? The wrestler's toolkit's just lost a tool.
And this is why we're seeing Solomon Simon land strikes here, as well as looking for the takedowns.
What a great fight.
Yeah, these guys just went and did 9 minutes of hard work. You've got to respect that.
9 minutes of entertaining. And there's the second smile I've seen on the face of Solomon Simon. I think he knows he's done enough.
Yeah, he's earned it now. He's earned that smile. He's quite clearly all business from bell to bell. That's what you love to see.
A little dance as well. Beautiful. Lovely to see the personality come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 30-27 for your winner, and now the Four Nations male lightweight champion. In the red corner from Ireland, Solomon Simon. And let's cheer for your silver medalist from England, Thomas Owens.
Nice sniffing, ooh, that coke was stinging, heavy drinking. phone was ringing. She don't cook, she don't clean. My baby, she's got that ring. She's my bitch, I string her strings. I fucked her good to hear her sing. She gave me that fellatio. More bitches, less man, that's the ratio. Laps a bitch, had to grab her by the end. SVE, split your wig in half. Bring my line if you need that. 05 on till I'm zipped in the bag. 05 till I'm zipped in the bag. 05 on till I'm zipped in the bag. Till I'm zipped in the bag.